She writes that she is getting married. She is a doctor. Both she and her husband decide to move to a foreign country. They agree not to have children right away. They plan to pass their exams and get their licenses first. However, while preparing for the exams, she becomes pregnant. Her husband pressures her about it. She worries about the child. Since she feels it's already happening, she decides to go along with it. But on her husband's advice, she has an abortion. There are some complications afterward, but she eventually takes her exams and starts working. Once she begins her job, they try to conceive, but pregnancy does not happen. They seek treatment and wait. Years pass. Her husband starts pressuring her to allow him to marry again. She fights back. They argue about their earlier decision regarding the child. She mentions their joint finances. He keeps track of all the expenses. Even when they don't have children, they silently navigate their situation. After a year or two, her husband stops talking about having a child or a second marriage. He seems to recognize her sacrifices. So things settle down for a while. At the same time, they consider IVF. However, the problem arises when she discovers that her husband married someone in Pakistan 2 years ago. He already has one child with this woman and a second is on the way. This shocks her. She feels betrayed, realizing her in-laws knew about it and that he had been using her financially. Many people advise her to remain quiet and accept the situation, saying it's pressure from their faith, asking if she should accept the other wife. She reflects on this. If her husband insists, will everyone just follow along? She feels lost in the entire situation. It is indeed heartbreaking, but she also thinks about her own identity and the need for self-care. She questions whether she should simply obey. As a married woman in a lawful relationship, she feels firm in her decision not to go along with it. She urges herself to stand her ground during critical moments. When she advises against the marriage, she fears backlash from others. She believes that Islam should not suppress her individuality. Her ancestors may have been Muslims, but she realizes that faith must be personal. Muslims should embrace their own identities. That's why she encourages women to take control of their lives.